Hi guys. So for today's reading, we are going to be looking into what cycles you're currently closing out. So we have three piles here. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, hit the super thanks button. Think about booking a personal reading. All those things are great ways that you can support me on my path as I'm here to support you on yours. And I am truly appreciative and grateful to each and every one of you who support me in whatever ways you are able to. So thank you so much for that. And let's get started with pile 1. Pile 1. For you guys, what cycles are you currently clearing out? Truth hurts. Lies do too. Tell the truth. So any kind of, even just white lies that maybe you had told in the past, any kind of people-pleasing energy, any kind of try not to hurt the feelings of others and hide your true feelings, you guys are working on getting rid of that, leaving that in the past. You're also allowing yourself to be a little less emotionally sensitive when it comes to other people expressing their truth as well, because you would much rather hear the truth than have them lie to you. And you know that an explosive reaction a lot of times causes people to tiptoe around you. You know that from your own experience because you've done it with others. And so you are learning how to clear out this energy and how to move to a more peaceful and loving space within yourself and with the world around you. Let's see what else we have here. Their needs won't be met and will have a hard time getting up. So you could definitely be going through a time period where it has felt like your needs have not been being met and you've been really having a hard time getting up out of some kind of hole that you've been buried in. And I feel like you are getting ready to really bridge that gap and pull yourself up out of it. You're no longer going to feel like you're free falling. You also are going to start opening up and trusting people a little bit more again. You are learning how to let go of your reticence when it comes to people, your paranoia when it comes to people. You're also, if you're a giving person, you're going to be more open and receptive to receiving as well, instead of giving everything away and bitching that nobody's ever there. When you tell people no if they ask if you need anything, you tell people I'm fine if they ask if you're okay, and really you have a lot of things going on, but you just don't want to bother anybody with that. You're done doing that. And you're now going to start to see who the real people who truly care are for you. And you're going to start having relationships that are more of an equal give and take. So let's see what else we have. Why amnesia was triggered. So you could have been dealing with some sort of memory loss. You could have been losing time. You could have been dealing with some sort of splitting going on because of anxiety or PTSD or super emotional trauma, some kind of pain or scars in the past. You could have been remembering the details of situations in a very blurry way because you could have been trying to change the storyline in your mind, or you could have also been dealing with somebody that was gaslighting and manipulative, which could have been causing you to remember events in a wrong way as well. Your feelings will become a strength instead of feeling like they are a weakness. So instead of feeling like your feelings are a weakness, they will become a strength for you. Instead of feeling like expressing yourself and your most vulnerable parts of yourself is something that can cause people to hurt you or can cause people to have power over you in some sort of way, you're going to start to realize that you're the one with the true power when you express your emotions, because you're no longer stuck in a box and you are free to be who you are, which also allows you to make deeper connections with people as well. They are no longer afraid and ready to come forward. So somebody may be no longer afraid in your life, and they may be ready to come forward because they are seeing that you are in an open state and you are more receptive, open, more willing to give, more willing to receive, more willing to just be you, and vice versa. It could be you that is ready to come forward and express things that you have kept in because you are letting go of fear, releasing that anxiety surrounding whatever it is that you need to do. And so you are no longer going to be worried about what the outcome is. You're just ready to express yourself and be true to you. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. So, for a long time, you could have been more vulnerable or open to people you considered enemies. You could have even been a lot nicer to them. You could have been a lot kinder to them. You could have avoided causing any problems or drama in situations with people where you knew those people would lash out at you in bad ways. And I feel like you are done avoiding confrontation, and you're ready to really step up and express what needs to be expressed. Past knowledge remembered. So you're going to start remembering all those things that you have forgotten, and you're going to start realizing what triggered those things to be forgotten. You're also going to start realizing who your enemies are and who your friends are as well. The butterfly, the lamb, the crocodile. Somebody has been watching you put a lot of time, energy, and effort into self-care, into prayer, into meditation. You've really been finding a very strong state of peace. You have been observing things from the outside with patience, with intelligence, and you already know what's what. I feel like you are breaking out of this energy of feeling like you have to be defensive as well. And you're starting to realize that all you really have to do is observe your surroundings and be discerning in situations. Also, praying for discernment may be something that you may start doing more often, or really looking inside yourself to find that peace as well, and not expecting the world to provide it for you, but expecting yourself to provide it for you. You're going to be going through a massive transformation right now. You're coming out of the cocoon and spreading your wings into this beautiful butterfly of uniqueness. Your uniqueness is something that maybe used to haunt you. The Island of Misfits song is coming to mind, and you could have just felt really left out, in the cold, alone, like you didn't belong, like this wasn't your home, like you just wished you could be out of this place, and this place fucking sucks. I will share a song later that has to do with that. I can't remember what exactly it's called. I think it's a song to help you love who you are for you, or something like that. But I'll share that song later, and if you come across it, watch it, because it's a fucking great song. But basically, you are coming out of the closet. You are blooming into your most beautiful self, and you are no longer going to be afraid of showing the colors that you have. You're no longer going to be afraid of being attacked for who you are. Yes, you are breaking a people-pleasing energy. The constant need to work extremely hard for others without actually creating anything for yourself, and then being left in the cold with nothing. Setting healthier boundaries, standing your ground more firmly, and going after what you feel is right for you, and really working hard on something for yourself, creating a life for you instead of creating a life for everyone else. You're going to be choosing to be patient with yourself, choosing to be patient with others, choosing to pursue a path that may take a long time, regardless of what anybody thinks about it. You know what you can do with the skills that you have, and you are going to be choosing to place that faith in yourself. You're also going to be choosing to be honest with others much more frequently, and to be okay with the honesty of others as well. So that's pretty much what I got for this pile, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonates with you, what you might be going through currently, what you may be remembering about certain situations, anything like that in the comments below. And if you guys got anything out of this reading, remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, or check out my other channel and do the same. I really appreciate it. Anything you guys do to support me on my path is fucking amazing, and I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. For you guys, let's see what cycles you are breaking free of. Honesty is my policy, and some of you could have actually been drawn to pile 1 as well, because pile 1 got this card. Truth hurts, lies do too, tell the truth. So honesty is my policy. Feeling like you have to give everything away, feeling like you have to be open about everything to be considered honest, you may actually start kind of holding back a little bit more, filling out situations before you expose everything, things like that. So you could have went from one extreme to the other. You could have went from pile 1 to pile 2. And now you're learning how to find a happy balance between the two, a happy medium between the two, a little bit of mystery and a little bit of openness. Blending your shadow side and your light side, really being able to be okay with both your shadow side and your light side, and the shadow side and light side of others as well. Really being able to flourish by blending these energies, the need to act and the essential aspect of being passive at times. So you're really starting to be more flexible, more adaptable, more okay with situations, more sensitive, emotional, and intuitive, while at the same time being able to be more unbending, unyielding, standing your ground, expressing what needs to be expressed, and blending those two things together very fluidly. Loneliness and misery, they have to face and climb out of. So you've been facing a lot of loneliness, a lot of misery, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, and you've been having to face the issues that caused this, and you've been having to climb out of this. You've really been having to look at things in a more in-depth way. You've been having to delve into your emotions and really be honest with yourself about why you're feeling lonely, about what could have caused it, about maybe even some of the areas where you could have been a little extra harsh in your honesty, and how you could have tempered your words, not lied, but tempered your words to where they weren't as hurtful when you were honest. There's been times where I've been completely honest with somebody, but I also knew that that was the thing that would cut them the worst, and it was a very below the belt hit. And, you know, you might actually be going, hey, wait a second. Okay, there's a difference between being honest and being cruel. And so you may be coming out of that a little bit, and you may also be realizing that the alone time that you have can be put to productive use instead of feeling miserable about it and feeling like you're alone simply because you have alone time. So you could also be learning how to deal with your alone time in a much more effective manner. Rebirth is coming. Moving away. Collections. Toxic behaviors. Friends' actions revealed. You may not get hurt, but you won't get loved either. Plant your seeds with care. You wouldn't be facing this if you couldn't handle it. So, what you're going through right now, you are starting to understand why friends may have behaved the way they did or why they did some of the things they did. There was definitely some toxic behaviors that could have happened in certain friendships or relationships that you had, and you may have moved away from those situations. There could definitely be some rebirths coming into your life in some of these situations as well. And remember that without forgiveness, without love, without being able to let go of crap and move forward, that you may not get hurt, but you won't get loved either. So you're learning how to break out of this energy of being so stuck in your ways or so stuck on the past or holding grudges and resentments, and you're starting to let those things go, and you're starting to really understand things from the perspectives of others a bit more, and starting to see the part that you may have played in certain things. You're also starting to learn how to plant your seeds with care as well, to be patient, to be kind, to be loving, to have that faith, to have that trust, and to really know that what you're planting is going to grow into something beautiful instead of allowing anxiety to take that finish away. And you're also starting to see that you wouldn't be facing everything that you have had to face in your life, and all of this loneliness and misery that you're facing now, and all of these situations that you've had going on if you couldn't handle it. You could also be dealing with people looking to collect money from you, or you could have had some friends that were dealing with people that were looking to collect money from them as well. And that could be part of the reasons that you've moved away from certain situations. But you are starting to really face things head on more now. To be more honest with yourself, to be more honest with others. and to realize that maybe in the past you weren't as honest as you thought you were. You're stepping into a very strong leadership role. You're allowing the pride and the ego to take a back seat, and you're really gaining a lot of strength over your emotional and mental faculties and being able to understand just how much you can bear. You can bear a lot more than you've ever thought was possible. You are far more strong than you ever gave yourself credit for. You're really starting to stand your ground, to express your truth and to set your boundaries in a healthy way, while at the same time still allowing for room for errors or mistakes or misjudgments within yourself and within others. We also have the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So you're breaking out of a prison of your own making. You're breaking out of this overthinking, overworking energy. You're breaking out of workaholic mode possibly as well. You could have been working extremely hard to be able to pay off a lot of the bills that could have gotten behind at some point because of some sort of toxic behavior pattern that you fell into or something along those lines. But you're really going to be coming out of this energy of just being so overworked and so tired, and so just constantly everything is about work because you're trying to fill the void of loneliness with something and there's nobody around. And you're going to start getting back out there, having more fun, meeting people again, realizing that just because you lost certain situations and your heart may have been broken in certain situations doesn't mean that you can't open up to new ones again. And you're going to start opening up to new ones again. And when they don't work out, you're going to be okay with it because you're going to know that you can handle anything that's thrown your way after everything that you've been through. And so you're going to have a lot of new ideas, a lot of new inspiration, a lot of new passion, drive, and motivation because you're going to be putting a lot more energy into self-care, self-love, balancing out all areas of your life. And then you're not going to feel so stuck when it comes to your work or when it comes to your creations or when it comes to whatever you're doing. You're not going to feel so stuck anymore. You're going to feel very inspired, motivated, and passionate again, where once you were feeling like you were just lagging and everything was just kind of sucking and everything's miserable and awful. It's kind of this prison that you created in your own world where you have not allowed anyone or anything near you for a while because of the hurt and the pain or the anxiety and fear and the overthinking, whatever it is that stopped you from creating more in-depth, deeper, more intimate connections is going to be done and over with, and you're going to be doing things in a new way. So that is what I have for this pile, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, who some of these people could be. And if you guys did get something from this reading or enjoyed it at all, it would be awesome if you could like, comment, subscribe, leave a donation, hit the super thanks button, or leave a timestamp for me. All those things are so greatly appreciated. I absolutely love any and all of you who support me in whatever way you do, as I'm here to support you on your path. You guys are so appreciated. Thank you for that. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. Pile 3. For you guys, let's see what cycles you are breaking out of currently, karmic cycles. So much hate, it's hard to see. Dripping like venom from your bloodstream. Losing important things. So, you've been dealing with a lot of hate. A lot of feelings of a need for revenge. Vengeance. Blurred vision, feeling like there's rot at the core. There's so much poison filling your veins right now. Massive hatred for someone. And I feel like this is someone who may have actually been very good to you in a lot of ways. But because something happened to where you are not around this person anymore, maybe you feel like they betrayed you. Maybe they did betray you. Maybe you betrayed them. Maybe there was a mutual betrayal. Whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter what happened in this situation because you are carrying that karma around with you, and it's never going to go hit that person while you're carrying it around with you. It's dripping from your veins. and destroying your entire world. You definitely have been losing a lot of important things lately. You may actually be losing things like your keys or certain bills that needed to be paid and then forgetting to pay them, or you could be losing family, you could be losing friends, you could be losing your house or your car or whatever it is that you're losing. It's something that's very valuable, very important to you, something that means the world to you. And you aren't even seeing the fact that you are losing these things because you're so filled with hatred for whatever this situation or person is in your life that has made you feel powerless. I feel like they made you feel powerless, that you are losing so many more amazing things that you could keep if you found the gratitude within your heart for what is around you right now, and if you started to see things from a new perspective. It's time to really let go of the pain. It's time to forgive. It's time to release. It's time to cry, because that's the biggest thing that you need to do. Beat the living fuck out of a pillow, because that will exude some of this anger. Write, draw, paint, get out and exercise. Do something to help yourself feel good again. Because right now you are working very hard at removing the hate from your heart and the hate from your life, so you don't end up just on your own with nothing or no one around that's truly important to you. You may have actually even been somebody who held your money over the heads of others. Or you could have been somebody that was like, oh, it's my house, it's my rules, and very unbending and unyielding, never flexible, never adaptable. That could have been something that's causing some of these issues as well. Or it could have been that you were dealing with somebody like that. The sun is coming out and it's shining down, and it's going to be highlighting a lot of truths for you. And these are going to be some hard truths to really have to face. But seeing these truths is going to help you to stop denying the things that you have been doing in your own life to cause pain to yourself and everyone around you, while you've been filled with this hate that's just been like a poisonous venom to everything and everyone around you. So let's see what else we have here. Flaws and all. Babysitter stories. Ride the waves with flexibility, adaptability, and peace of mind. Find peace within and hold on to it. Who are your true friends? Flashy. Prepare yourself. Calm and peaceful. Time for a win. Decide your path. So right now, you are facing an integral decision. You are ready to decide your path. A path of hate, hurt, pain, and misery, or a path of peace, calm, love, acceptance, beauty. Somebody in your life could have been extremely flashy. You could have been extremely flashy too. And showing off the things, not very humble. Somebody's getting a lesson in being humble. You may also be learning to accept people's flaws and all, and not just what's on the surface, but down deep at the core. Somebody could have actually told you some very big things from their past. You could have told somebody else something very big from your past, and maybe they shared it with other people and you weren't expecting that. You're starting to understand and see and realize who your true friends are and who your true friends are not. You're also learning to let go of the need for control and to just be able to be flexible and adaptable, be able to go with the flow, and you're realizing that that energy is what is bringing peace into your life. The need for control is stemming from that hate, that anger, that aggression, that hurt and pain at the core of it. Lizard, gazelle, unicorn. So you are choosing a path right now. Choose the path of least resistance. Choose the path of the high road with integrity, grace. Extend grace to other people. Accept them, flaws and all. Allow yourself to see the magic and beauty in everything, and try not to be judgmental of others. You're learning a lot at this time about others, the world around you, other cultures, other ways of growing up, other ways of believing. There also may be some sort of regeneration or reconciliation coming into your life as well, a choice to have that. And you are going to have to accept somebody's apology. They may have lied to you about very important things. They may have been very flashy. They may have been somebody who held something over your head that really pissed you off. And you are going to be tested on whether or not you are willing to forgive others their trespasses as you ask to be forgiven for yours. You're also realizing that you could really fit in anywhere with anyone, and you're choosing to accept that and embrace that and realize that that does not make you fake. That's just different parts of your personality coming out at different times and in different places. You're being asked to be very patient and to not allow everything outside of you to affect you so deeply, but to choose peace. You're really coming out of this energy of hate, of this energy of having to defend yourself, feeling like you need to lash out at others, feeling like you need to cut everyone off around you because they're all evil, when in fact they're all just human and we all have light and shadow. And you're really starting to come to peace and come to terms with a lot of different things and allowing forgiveness in to enter your heart. We have the Empress and we have the Five of Pentacles. People may have definitely been very flashy with what they owned. Even you could have been very flashy with that. You could have even been very judgmental of others who had nothing or something along those lines. And now you had to experience that yourself so that you could learn that, and also so that you could learn we're never truly alone. You're coming out of this feeling of feeling unworthy, feeling not good enough, feeling like you don't belong, feeling like you have nothing or no one, into a state of really truly seeing the beauty, the miracles, the abundance around you, the amazing people all around you, the care, the concern, the love. You are healing your heart chakra and becoming more confident in the person that you are. You are no longer going to hold your self back from being the caregiver, the nurturer, the lover, from supporting others and being kind to them. You are going to be doing a lot more healing work on yourself and on others. And you're really going to be forgiving a lot of people who have hurt you very deeply, especially with their pride and ego, or with their lack of humble energy, with their high-mindedness, sitting on their high horse and looking down on you. And also there could be a lot of hate for your mother that is stemming, that is at the core of this, that is at the root of this, that is the beginning of this. Or somebody else could have had a lot of hate for their mother, which could have been affecting the situation that they had with you as well. And if that's the case, this is somebody who left you out in the cold, who really treated you like you were nothing, who made you feel like you were nothing. Either way, you are gaining confidence, you're gaining self-esteem, you are starting to see the beauty that you are. You're also starting to see all the abundance around you. You're leaving a mindset of lack for a mindset of gratitude, and you are starting to notice all the beauty around you and everything that really is there at your disposal. All the tools that you need are there. You are also accepting the fact that you have great communication skills. You're very intelligent, you're very passionate and vibrant, and you inspire a lot of people. You're very emotional, intuitive, sensitive, loving, kind, caring, empathetic, beautiful when you're not in that energy. You're also very honest and trustworthy. You set boundaries in a healthy way. You're very wise from the experiences that you've gone through, and you would make an excellent leader. But the things that you're going through right now that you're having to break out of are so that you can be the best leader that you can, and you can make the best decisions in regards to everyone around you from a place without judgment and without harshness and without cruelty. So you can do things in a very loving and kind way, even when you have to make the hard decisions and hard choices and put your foot down with people. It's going to be in a very loving and kind way. It's not going to be because of hate. It's going to be because of peace, calm, and love for yourself and the world around you. So that is what I have for you guys. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonated with you, what you may have going on, who these people could be, and if you guys got anything from this or really enjoyed it, it would be awesome if you could like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp or a donation, or hit that super thanks button. All of those are great ways that you can give back energetically for the energetic healing sessions I bring to you guys. And I truly appreciate and love each and every one of you, especially the ones who are here to support me on my path as I'm here to support you on yours. You guys really mean the world to me, and I wouldn't be here without you. So thank you so much for that. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys.